Greetings and salutations to all of you lovely people out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to another installment of, say it with me now, Counter Reaction. So, in today's episode, I'm going to be taking a look at Morissette Amon's cover of Fly Like a Bird by Mariah Carey. Now, I'm pretty familiar with Mariah's discography. I don't know why I've never heard this song before, so it's gonna be a brand new experience for me in both facets. So not only have I not heard this rendition by Morissette, obviously, but I have not heard the original. But I am familiar with Mariah's, like I said, most of her discography, I guess, as well as her singing technique and her range. So it's been a while since I've reacted to some more Morissette, but yeah, you guys know where I stand on Morissette. She's amazing. She's spectacular. She's all of the positive descriptive words. I am pretty excited as always. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it.
There's a place up above. Know my heart and struggling, free from all atrocities and suffering, because I feel the unconditional love from one who cares enough for me to erase all my burdens and let me be free to fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord, carry me high, don't let the world break me. This life can't be so cold. I pray you come and carry me home.
Really quick, I think I've heard this song. If this was on the Emancipation of Mimi, then I definitely heard this song. It might have been one that I just skipped or didn't like, but I want to say I've heard this song. Just based on the pacing alone is telling me it's from that era of Mariah Carey. I could be slightly off. Maybe it was post 2007, 2008. I don't remember when the Emancipation of Mimi came out. I want to say I was maybe like 13 or 14, maybe a little bit older. I'm not entirely sure. But of course, as you guys know, she has an absolutely beautiful falsetto. Very solid thus far. Nothing noteworthy quite yet. At least to her standard, right? I think if you're not familiar with Morissette and what she can actually do, and this is your first introduction to her, you'd be impressed already, right? But for us that know, we're waiting for it. We know that there's some other technical nuances coming that are gonna come into the fold very shortly at some point. And if not, it's okay. I shouldn't always expect that. I don't need her to, do anything crazy. I don't need her to do the whistle tone or whistle note. I just love how she performs through those runs and, those transitions that she does. That's what I love the most about Morissette. That to me is what stands out. She does have her own little, her specialty, but that's kind of what I want to hear. And I'm hearing some of it. She doesn't need to perform her power moves, right? Just need it to be solid and technically sound, and she usually is. So let's go ahead and continue.
How can we recover? Will the world ever be a place of peace and harmony, with no war and with no brutality? If we loved each other, we would find victory. But in this hush,
I do love her, like her full voice, like the one that she would just sing in regularly. I don't know the terminology for it because it's so piercing as it is, and for me, it's what stands out the most. I think that if she sang in her full voice from the beginning to this point, I might have liked it a little bit more personally. But it's good. It's good. It just rings. It just rings inside of me when I hear her use her full voice.
Sometimes I'm so despondent that I feel the need to fly like a bird,
See
take to the
that?
sky. I need you now, Lord. Carry me high, don't let the road break me tonight. Need the strength of
I'm gonna retract that because I do like the contrast. You need that contrast, and she's creating contrast. Maybe I would have messed with the ratios a little bit, but it's still good. It's still good. But I do retract that statement. I like the contrast.
you by my side. Sometimes it's life can't be so cold to pray or come and carry me home. I need you right now. I need you right here by my side. Keep your head up. With God's love, you'll
I was waiting for a little bit of the growliness to come out, because some of those notes were definitely perfect moments for them. I'm gonna be honest, I missed her like bubbly performances. She's always just such a huge ball of joy. And she's always having fun. She always has a smile. I love the personality that she has while she's singing because it translates very well on screen. And it's a bit mesmerizing, especially when some of the songs are like this, where they're not emotionally provoking, where it's kind of like a mood enhancer or a vibe enhancer. It's a little uplifting for different reasons, and probably for different listeners, it might be different, which is completely normal. But for me, like this is kind of like I would say a happy-go-lucky song, but it teeters on that precipice just a little bit. And then with her performance, like I said, it just enhances the experience overall. She's crushing it. And shout out to Kiko Salazar and Adonis Tabanda, or Tabanda. I have no idea. You guys let me know. How do you pronounce that? Okay, let's rewind it. There's that range. See, it's that transition right after that little. Was that the whistle tone? It was close. She's definitely done it higher. It was short, but it was sweet. I thought it was perfect. And you got that growl from her, and then a few seconds later, you got the whistle tone, the subtle one, and then you had her transition into her. I don't know if it's full voice, just her regular voice, and she just weaves into them very, very effortlessly, and she's always a pleasure to listen to as a result. It's a great listening experience every single time. And even, Secret Love Song, it was the song, it wasn't her performance. I think she could have picked a different song. Some of you guys said it was a warm up. I did look for the video, the full version. I did not find it. I clicked on two. I'm on it. I run a tight schedule, so like if I can't find it, I'm not gonna scour the internet for it. But anyways, yeah. Even with that performance, it was sound, technically sound as always. But I love how she utilizes all of these different techniques, like subsequently after each one. It's perfect. It's well executed, as expected.
Carry me higher. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that cute smile. Look at her. Too damn adorable. Too damn adorable for her own good. I did start following her on Instagram recently, and I get to see her all having a good time with her husband. I believe that's her husband, right? Yeah, she got married. I don't remember when, but I ended up discovering that I think like 3 videos after I first reacted to her. Was a little heartbroken. It's all good. I moved on. I had to move on. That's what men do. When they're heartbroken, you just gotta, pick up the broken pieces of your heart, kind of carry them with you, and wait till you find the next one to put it back together. So thank you, Gigi, so much. I'm kidding. Okay, so good song. I have heard this song, like I said. Not one of my favorite songs, but she crushed it. I think I might like this song now as a result of listening to Morissette perform it. But I am going to go back to the original and compare and contrast and see which one I enjoyed more. But as it stands now, yeah, no, she's this is going on a playlist. It's YouTube playlist worthy, I would say. But yeah, let me know what should be next. I want to thank all of you guys for supporting me, for continuously watching these videos. I know I don't get around to everybody's favorite artists or songs. It is a little bit tough. YouTube is telling me, hey, move on from everybody. It's like, just do brand new artists. And I'm gonna have to, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, the channel has taken a little bit of a hit in views, subscribers. I honestly don't know why. It could just be me, but I'm gonna have to try a few different things out to see what works moving forward. So if you want to prove YouTube wrong, you guys know what to do. I will not ask you to do any of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. It is greatly appreciated, and I do hope to catch you all on the next one.